Okay, hi guys. This is another video in my collection series. We have all of my brow products here, and it is a crazy lot of stuff, if I'm honest. If I have time in this one, I will also go through my eyeliners. I don't think that this brow product collection video is going to take me very long at all, because these are all of them, and they're all pretty much everything that I use all the time. So I don't know that I'll be getting rid of a lot. For those of you new here, hi, my name is Donna. I work at Ulta Beauty as a field leader, so I get a lot of education in my position, and with that education comes gratis. This is all gratis. I am also a partner to the Benefit Ram, and she loves me so much, and I love her back. So I have a brow filling pen. This is in the shade medium brown. This is also in the shade medium brown. This is also in the shade medium brown. So this is a backup to my already existing brow filling pen. I should toss this because this one is getting old, but it still works really super well. The one thing I would say about it is that I don't love it entirely, and I'm not like a brow filling kind of pen in the first place kind of person. I have my brows waxed and tinted by an arch expert, and then all I ever use in it is like the 24-hour brow setter. So I do think I'm going to put this in a giveaway. So I think I'm going to declutter that because I have this one. It's still good. As you can see, I still use it occasionally, but I just don't use it enough, and I don't see me ever repurchasing or wanting to repurchase it or missing it at the end of the day. With that said, I did pull out all the brow products from my backup drawers too. I'm hoping not to have to do a completely separate backup drawer video, but I do realize that there are a couple things I maybe have missed in my backup drawers. These are also backup drawer products. These I'm not getting rid of because I put all of the minis into my giveaway drawers, and I'm keeping the full size because this is what I use every single day on a regular basis. I have repurchased these. I will repurchase these, but these are like, I think one of them is a repurchase, two of them are gratis, but this is something I use every single day. The 24-hour brow setter by Benefit is quite possibly the best, well, is the best in my opinion. I just really love the wand because it's super, super flat, and it has spikies on both sides, spikies all the way around, so you can get into the fine hairs at the beginning of your brow, but you can also get into the tail, and it's not a struggle. The wand is like perfection in my opinion. Benefit Gimme Brow. I just opened this back up. This is in the shade 3. It's not my favorite shade for my brows, but it is the most neutral that I can get. What I really love about this is like a one and done. When my brows are not tinted, I can use this versus like a pencil and spending all the time. If I'm in a hurry, this is what I use. I've also used this on my daughter's brows. I just really love this product. It's a great product also for those that have brows but maybe are sparse in certain areas, because it has that filling property. Makes your brows just look really full, really natural. It's a beautiful product. So it's the only one I have, and I just opened it actually, so I will be holding on to it. The last one in my backup drawer is this one, and this is the Abh Clear Brow Gel. What I love about this that doesn't occur with these is that this is so stiff. Like when I want my brows to look pointed and no movement, and I mean there's just moments in time where that kind of brow is appropriate, this is the brow gel that I go for. I also love the wand on this one, but not quite as much as I love the one on this one. So this is like for a more doesn't get super stiff in your brows kind of brow look, and this is for like that straight up almost brow freeze look in a gel. This is the Highbrow Glow, again by Benefit, for putting like shine into your brows, into that archway. You can slather it on and then blend it out, and then it just looks really freaking natural but creates that highlight in your brows that you love. I love this product. I often forget that I have it. I need to, I don't know, maybe put it somewhere else so I remember I have it. But I really love it. I've had it for years. It's still really creamy. It still blends out well. So I am just going to hold on to that. This is the Benefit Bravo Conditioning Primer. This is a brow conditioner, and it says it's a nutrient-rich primer for fuller-looking brows. Truth of the matter is I have really full-looking brows always. I don't need something like this. This is also something that I used pretty consistently for a while, but I just don't use it. So I am going to declutter this Bravo product. I also have this that is still in the wrapper. It is a Mellow Brow Definer, and it is in chocolate. Chocolate tends to be a very warm tone color, and I don't use warm tones in my brows. As a matter of fact, most of the time I'm not using a brow pencil in my brows at all. Most of the time I'm having them tinted by an arch expert in one of our stores, and I don't need to use a brow pencil. I have brow pencils, obviously. So I am not going to keep this. It's still in its packaging. It's still sealed. It's still good. I can put this in to my giveaway drawers. So I am going to declutter that. Another one I'm going to declutter is this one because it is the NYX Precision Pencil in the shade Auburn. So way back in the day, I had red hair. So I would buy these Auburn brow pencils. That is just far too orange for me. I will not wear this. I may give this to my daughter. My youngest daughter is actually strawberry blonde, so this might suit her for her brows. So I will declutter that to her. The NYX Precision Brow Pencil, however, is one of my favorite brow pencils, and I have it in a secondary color. This one is in the shade Espresso, and I think what I like most about these pencils is that they are wide, really nice for helping to fill your brows, but they're also really, really thin. So they work really well for helping to create those fine lines that are like hair-like strokes. So I like this one because it is a pretty nice cool tone brown, and it doesn't have any warmth whatsoever in it. So I do hold on to that one for that purpose. I also have this one by Covergirl that isn't honestly one of my favorites, but I don't mind the shade of this pencil. However, I do think it reminds me a lot of the NYX one, and I would pull for the NYX one first. This one, I feel like I have to tug a little bit more with this one than that one. And this one also has a powder, and I just don't use powder in my brows. So I'm going to also get rid of this one. This one is the Winky Lux Unibrow. This is a universal brow pencil, and this actually is in my project pan, hence the orange, which is also another reason why I'm going to hold on to it. This is the spoolie on the one end of this guy, and then on the other, we have this like triangular shaped pencil. Now, this isn't my favorite like shape of pencil, but it's also not my favorite shade of pencil, but I do quite like it actually in my brows. It suits my brow hairs well. It's a very nice color, blends in pretty perfectly, doesn't get all over my skin, and it's just cool enough that it matches the vivids in my hair, to be honest. It is in my project pan. That's truly the only reason why I'm holding on to it. It isn't a bad pencil though. I think for a universal brow pencil, it's actually quite nice. It's much better than the It Cosmetics universal brow pencil that they have. I can't remember what that one's called exactly, but I don't mind this brow pencil. And then I have these. Benefit, as you can see, is my favorite brow product line. So I mean, it should be. They are made famous by their brows. My favorite brow pencil is this one, the Precisely My Brow by Benefit. I love the shade Gray. Their spoolie is not my favorite. I wish it were just a little bit tapered on the end, but this is a brand new pencil for me, so I will be picking or keeping it. The reason why I like the shade Gray is because it is, I mean, the epitome of cool tone. I also really like it like this pencil specifically because it is so fine that it just, the brow hairs that you might have to draw on your brows look like brow hairs. They don't look like you're trying to make brow hairs. If I had to pick a spoolie, like I really love the NYX ones because they're tapered at the end. They come to a little bit of a point. There is one that I prefer over the NYX one, but I can't remember, and I obviously don't have that pencil in my lineup right now. So this will obviously stay. And then this guy is new, actually. This is the GimMe Brow Volumizing Pencil, and it is in the shade 4.5. It again has that same spoolie that, you know, Benefit is known for, and it is supposed to be the pencil version, the sharpenable pencil version of the GimMe Brow. So, which I love. It's got like a little bit more of a like consistency of it that makes your brows look fuller all the time. I haven't used this in my brows yet. I am going to hold on to it though because it intrigues me from a pencil version perspective if this is going to look like this does, or if it's going to be like if I love it as much as I love this. So I am going to hold on to that. Then we move into pomades, and I have to be honest with you, every single one of these is stained. And every single one of these is stained because I love them so much. I use them as not only pomades for my brows, but also waterproof eyeliner. These are the KVD Super Brow, and they are a long wear pomade. And while they're called Super Brow, they're made for your brows and eyes, period. These go on so well. They're super creamy, and they just stay, and I love them so much as an eyeliner that they won't go anywhere until they're dried out, and when they dry out I will buy more because I love them so much. With that said, I don't use pomades in my brows, so these truly could be part of my eyeliner collection. I just have them in with my brow collection because that's what they're called, so it makes more sense to me. That's just how my brain works. And I have Daffodil, Scarlet White out, Lemmy Green, Roxy Purple, and Aubergine, and I think there's only like 3 more colors that I don't have that I need to get. Keep putting them on my list and then just don't end up getting them. This is the Maybelline Tattoo Studio. This is a brow pomade, and this is in the shade medium brown. Now, I got this as a gift from my aunt, and while I would say that I would keep it around for an eyeliner, I don't like the formula of this. It's super sticky, and I don't know why it's so sticky, and why would anybody want something like this in their brows even? So I am going to declutter that. This is an eyeliner. This is a Suva Beauty Hydra liner. It's a water activated eyeliner. I don't use this much. As a matter of fact, I don't think I ever have used this because as soon as I found out it was water, I have used it one time. As soon as I found out it was water activated, I knew that it was going to be a hot mess because my eyes are so watery. I should probably get rid of this, but I do like using it like for face painting and whatnot. Because it's water activated, it comes off really easy. For face paint purposes, that works out well for me. Then I have these. These are by Rainer Ribaldi, and they are the Rebel Eye Paints for brows and eyes. I don't know that these are waterproof though. Every single time I've used these as an eyeliner, I have felt like they have moved around. Again, these are for face and eyes, so you can use them as an eyeliner, and while they look super dry in here, they're actually quite creamy. But because they're quite creamy, I feel like they just kind of move all over the place, which is super sad to me because I would totally hold on to them. And that one just kind of looks like poop anyways, but they don't dry down 100%, and they do kind of move around. I don't think that they're waterproof at all, so I will be also decluttering these guys. So then we have this. This is the Benefit Brow Pomade, and it is a full pigment brow pomade. This is waterproof, and I do have this one in 3.5, which is neutral medium brown, meant for your brows. It is that perfect color of brown that I would use also as an eyeliner. I love that it's got the little wiper over here so that you don't have too much on your brush. I had one of these in the past and then lost it. I think I left it maybe in a hotel room, I'm not sure, but I purchased another one because I enjoyed it so much. So even though these are the products that we're keeping from the brow portion, these are what we're decluttering. And there are 8 brow products that we are decluttering today, 2 of which are brand new and can go into my giveaway jars. So I'm really excited about that. These are my eyeliners. So I'm going to unload this tray and then we'll start doing this. So these are all the eyeliners that I have in this bin. So now I am going to pull out some of the easy ones. I know I'm keeping all of the LA Girl Shockwaves. So what I'm going to do really quickly here, and I'll speed through this, is I'm going to pull out all the LA Girl Shockwaves and I'm going to swatch them on my hands, and then we're going to go through and swatch the other ones against those Shockwave ones. So that's what we're doing now. I know I'm keeping these because these are quite possibly the best lower lash line eyeliners that I have in my collection. I mean, I love Smashbox Always On. I love Urban Decay 24/7. These glide on so beautifully and they stay put. They go nowhere. They smudge long enough for you to get them smudged out and then they just stay. I have super watery eyes. These always stay in place, so I know I'm keeping these. I was introduced to these from my friend JC, who bought me a black one, this one here, during a subscriber buys my makeup video that we did a couple years ago, and I went and purchased every single color and I haven't looked back since. You can see that they're all quite messy, but I am going to swatch all these so that we can compare the rest of these to these colors here, since I know that I am keeping these guys. Okay, so some of these I definitely need to sharpen, but can you see the beautiful vivid colors of these liners? Like, you just cannot get better than that all in one line. Some of these colors here are lip pencils by them, neon lip liners, but these work in tandem also for your eyes. You can wear these on your eyes too. So I did purchase these lip liners to be eyeliners, which is why they're in my eyeliner section. So I have this MAC one that is also yellow. It is the Color Excess gel pencil in the shade Permanent Vacation. It is part of their Stranger Things collection. And when I first bought it, I brought it home, and I know that you can see in the video that the haul that I did, that I was worried about it and this one being the same color. But I think that you can see that they are very, very different. The MAC one is more of a pastel color, whereas this one is more bright. So I will be holding on to this MAC eye pencil as well. Let me pull out some ones I know I'm getting rid of. So number one, this one. This I got in an IPSY, and it is the LOC K Color Lock It Waterproof Pencil. I think it's gone because it must have fallen out and I just didn't remember. This was in the shade Pearl Brown, so it was kind of like a hazy, shimmery brown color. It wasn't fantastic, wasn't my favorite pencil, and I felt like it didn't stay in the waterline hardly at all. So, I mean, it was a pretty brown, but I just don't feel like it was worth any amount of money that you could pay for it. So then, in addition to that, let's talk about this one. This is the LA Girl Ultimate Eye Intense Stay Auto Liner, and this, guys, is awful. This is a brown, and it is like a really deep dark like espresso brown, and it seems like it's super creamy, but I will tell you, this formula for LA Girl is nothing like this formula for LA Girl. This is so creamy, glidey, you don't tug at all. I felt like I was consistently tugging on my lower lash line to get this eye pencil to just show up on my lower lash line, let alone to get it to stay. So this one will be a declutter right off the bat. I know that to be true. This one by Sugar, I also know I will be getting rid of because it is in the shade Purple Rain, and I think I've only held on to it because of that shade name. It is really dark and beautiful, but it's also one that doesn't stay put. It just goes everywhere and doesn't really stay where I've placed it, and therefore it's not good for what I use it for, because I don't use pencil eyeliners anywhere but my waterline, and it doesn't want to stay in my waterline. So I will be also getting rid of that one. Let's do these two blue ones. I don't think these are anything like what I've already got situated over here, so I'm going to just put them over here. This is the Urban Decay 24-hour or 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in LSD, and it is a blue with some blue like shimmer in it, kind of like a midnight blue with blue shimmer in it. And then this is a midnight blue matte by Cargo. This is a Cargo Swimmables in Loch Ness. Both are really beautiful. Both stay on the waterline the way I need them to, and both bring a little bit something to my collection other than what I've got going on here. You can see that there is no like navy blue in this lineup here, so I am going to keep both of these. I'm also going to keep this. This is the only like gray toned eyeliner that I have. It is by Jaunty Blue, and it is in the shade Charcoal, and it truly is just a really pretty like steely gray charcoaly color. So I will be keeping this one as well. This one by Marc Jacobs is a red. It is a much deeper red than is any of these reds. This red is quite pink actually, and this red is quite orange actually, and this one is truly a red. It's like a burgundy red. So I will be holding on to this one as well. And Marc Jacobs, man, this is one of his highliners in Fine Wine, and I love his eyeliners. They're one of my favorite eyeliners. They are a lot like these. These, I think, are a smidge bit more creamy than the LA Color ones, but I mean, I look at them the same way as I look at the Marc Jacobs ones. They're just beautiful. Let's look at these purples here. So we have a Cargo Swimmables in Karen Beach. It reminds me a lot of this one, but this one has a little bit more warmth to it than this one does. And then we also have this Smashbox Always On in Nymph. Ooh, that one's super deep. I'm gonna keep both of these. I love the Smashbox Always On. The Cargo Swimmables is actually really nice too. I just panned a Cargo Swimmables. I love. So then it looks like we've got some greens here. Let's look at these greens. That is a very deep, dark, like almost evergreen green. This one is the Stila Stay All Day Smudge Stick in Jade. Then we have this one by Urban Decay, the 24/7 Glide On Pencil in High Vibes. Very army green, almost gray, but kind of has a little bit of a sparkle to it, like a metallic. This is the Ulta Beauty Automatic Eyeliner in Metallic Moss. I use this one all the time. I think it's going to be reminiscent of that. Okay, but this one is actually matte, and this one is super sparkly compared to that one. And then we have Beauty for Real Olive. I don't know, I think that they're honestly like 4 different colors of green, but when I look at them, the ones that are significantly different are these two. So that's going to be these two here. So I am going to hold on to these. These two are these guys, and they are pretty similar. I would say the biggest difference is that the one by Beauty for Real is a little bit like sheeny, honestly. I think I'm gonna keep the Ulta Beauty one and declutter the Beauty for Real. I think the biggest reason why is because truly when you see these two shades on an eye look, they're going to look almost identical. The only difference is that Beauty for Real one is a little bit more sheeny. I don't know, maybe I'll keep that one too. I'm gonna put that one on the fence. I'm on the fence there. This is the Wonder Stick by NYX. I'm going to hold on to this. This is wonderful in the waterline because it really opens up your eyes and makes your eyes look bigger. I will always hold on to that. And then along the same lines is this one. This is the Smashbox Always On eyeliner in Bubbly. The biggest difference is one is shimmery and the other one is matte. But I am holding on to both. Then we have the only other one that is a color is this one, and this is Tiger's Eye by Urban Decay. I think it probably looks like that one. Yeah, only shiny. Okay, we will be holding on to that as well. This one is Mulberry by IPSY. This is also a color that I think would probably... All right, I know when it comes down to it, I'm going to pick this one over this one. So I think I'm going to get rid of the IPSY. They're too similar. So then all that's left is black and brown. And here's what I know. I love Smashbox, so I will be keeping these two. I have the Smashbox Always On gel liner in Brood, which is the brown, and the black one is called Fishnet. These are fantastic eyeliner pencils specifically for watery eyes. In the waterline, they stay on phenomenal for me, so I will be keeping those. I will also be keeping this one by Urban Decay. This is in the shade Demolition. It is a beautiful, like, deep dark brown shade that is, I mean, just really a beautiful, like, espresso brown or really beautiful cool tone brown. So I will be holding on to that. I love the Urban Decay eyeliners as well. I think when it comes down to it, like, I have 3 black ones here. I don't know that I need 3, but I will be keeping the LA Girl one. Let's see, I kept LA Girl in Smashbox in plain black. So of these two, this one is the Araceli and this one is the IPSY. I think the Araceli one looks more black. So I am going to keep the Araceli one and get rid of the IPSY one. This Jaunty Blue pencil in dark brown I am also going to keep. I use it all the time. It's got a little bit warmer note to it than either one of the other brown ones that I picked, that I kept, so I am going to keep that. Okay, so I think I have these 3 brown ones, Demolition, Brood, and Dark Brown by Jaunty Blue, right? I also have this one that is in my everyday, like, cup that I hold up there on my vanity. This is the NYX Epic Smoke. If I'm honest with you, I could declutter this one, not a problem. I don't think that this is a very good eyeliner. I think that actually this eyeliner is poop. It doesn't really stay. It doesn't stay on my waterline. It kind of blends away, but I love it for this. This is a so nice little blender brush for smudging out your eyeliner underneath your eye. So I'm going to hold on to it because of the smudger brush, to be honest, and just use up the pencil and then hopefully just have the smudger brush. Although I probably have smudger brushes just like it in my brush collection. So what to do. I hate the eyeliner, so I'm going to get rid of it. These are the 3 brown ones that I've kept, and these are the 3 black ones that I've kept. I don't think that's bad. 3 black, 3 brown eyeliners, and then a bunch of colorful eyeliners. I think I'm going to keep this one. This is the IPSY by Petra. What is that? Endless Silky Eye Pen, right? And this one is in Rose Glow, and if it's this color, I imagine it's probably something like this guy here, but maybe a little bit more light or bronzy. But I got rid of every other one of my IPSY pencils. I don't really think that I've given them really a try. So I am going to hold on to this one just because it is different. I did get rid of 6 eye pencils, 7 if you count the one I'm putting into my empties drawer, and these are the ones I'm keeping. There are only 6 of them in here that aren't a color, and all the colors that I have in my collection are different from each other. There's no repeats of shades in there except for the blacks and the browns. So I'm happy with that, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that if you did, you're considering giving it a big thumbs up. It really does help our channels. I also hope that you will subscribe before you go, because I have a lot of collection videos that I will be bringing to you, and I want you along for the ride. I want you to see what I get rid of. So Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. I would love to hear from you. And with that said, I hope that all of you are having a great day, a great month, a great year, that you and yours are getting along super fantastic, that you guys are all healthy and good and solid and getting along as best you can in this crazy world we live in, and that you are loving each other, but loving each other from afar. Until next time, bye friends.